Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we've got week 8 of Supreme that is dropping tomorrow with the full prices. And yeah, let's take a look at what's dropping and let's see what the most avoided item is, which as we can see, for some reason people want the cone. But yeah, we'll take a look. Let's check it out right now and let's see what I want. Do I want anything for personal? Who knows, but we'll check it out. Before we get into this video, I would like to say thank you to everybody that is subscribing to the channel. Just even viewing this video is already an achievement, which is great, and I appreciate everyone that makes comments regardless of what the comment is, but I appreciate all the support. So yeah, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We're trying to get there, hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of the year. Could be there, could be getting closer, I don't know. You guys are helping out, so I appreciate it a lot. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and let's get back onto the video. All right, we got the drop list. Do we normally start from the bottom, make our way to the top? I'm kind of shocked of what the hell is at the bottom, but I think there's some tomfoolery going on. We'll start with this item, which is the cross short sleeve top. Not gonna lie, I actually looked at this gray one and I'm very hesitant whether or not I want to cop one for the personal, because I kind of like it, you know. It's like that old English. For some reason this is the cross, but it kind of reminds me of like an axe, if you get what I mean with the R. It's like an axe with this little, or like a massive, it's like a little sword here, but it's like an axe. It reminds me of an axe, not a cross. I don't get the cross reference, but you know, it looks more like an axe, and I kind of dig it. It is $88, and I don't think I actually need another t-shirt realistically in the collection. So I'm probably just gonna save my money for now and just focus on things that I want to potentially flip. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it, but it might go on sale. Who knows at the end of the year? So if it does go on sale, you know, I might take a gander at it and get one. Next up, we got the Italy 6 panel, and looks pretty cool. Supreme since 1994, number 1. Not sure what this reminds me of. I don't know. They always like play on this like an inspiration from a particular design, but I'm trying to figure out, because this reminds me of like Jack Daniels, and I'm a little, I need to check it out. I'm gonna check it out right now. Jack Daniels. Oh, you can kind of somewhat see it with the little graphics around it. It is like curved as well. It kind of does. The black one definitely would. Yeah, it literally is. It kind of looks like a Jack Daniels inspiration. So yeah, this could be something similar to Jack Daniels, but probably, I don't know, it probably is. I don't know, but I kind of dig it. How much is it? $48. It's not too bad of a price for a 6 panel. So I don't know. Is it a good buy? I kind of like it. I don't know, but the black, I might have to check out the black or the brown. I don't know. Then we got this textured knit beanie. This is pretty cool. It's nice and colorful. Then you got this nice brown one. This one is $78, which is a little expensive. Reminds me of that Kangol one, which people were really interested in, but that was obviously a lie because it pretty much sat. But I just think it's just because of the price. If the price was a bit better, it would probably sell out a lot more quicker, or very quick in my opinion. All right, next items, which I'm a little bit shocked about, only because I feel like they've had like the first couple of days to gather upvotes. I'm not sure how the upvote system works because they're so low down. I think it's just because there's been a lot of upvoting and stuff, but I don't know. Let's take a look. This is the number 9 collaboration, which features the Mickey Mesh Bag 5 panel. Now I believe I saw something on Twitter, and these designs are actually based off like a particular collection from number 9, and I will put a few screenshots if you can see them, which I'm sure you will. But yeah, I believe this one is on a t-shirt. Yeah, there's like 2 t-shirts. I believe it's like this one and the other graphic, which is on the raglan, so which is pretty cool. I like it. All 3 colorways look pretty cool. I like them. The green, the black, and the red's pretty cool. I think if you wanted to go for the one, I'll do the best. I don't know, perhaps maybe the black. I'm not sure if there's any Supreme branded on it, unless there's Supreme on the other side. Have they shown that? I don't really know. It just says number 9 and that's it. So I don't know. $68 though. It's all right for a collaboration piece for that price. I think that's pretty standard for Supreme collaboration prices. Yeah, I think all the items should sell out. It is a pretty small collection, so I can definitely see this, you know, and doing somewhat well. Hats, for me personally, do pretty well. So next item is the raglan, which I believe obviously has the Mickey, the singing Mickey on the front and the back, and these are actually designs. Now, I don't know if I can zoom in a bit further, but I don't know if this is like some kind of pattern, but it looks like musical notes. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like musical notes on this particular like part of the shirt, which is really, really cool. I don't know if it's all the way on the front of the collar as well, but that's pretty cool. And I'm not sure who they're singing. Black and this light pink, really nice colorways. I think they both will do extremely well regardless of the price. They are a little steep at the 138. You would think for a little long sleeve top it would be like $100, but they're on the price of the jerseys, so that's the price if you are interested, which I personally would be interested in. I kind of like both, so yeah, I wonder what they will do on the secondary market. Obviously, the last item, which is probably the best item of the collaboration, which is the varsity jacket, which is really cool, honestly. The black and the green looks really cool. I like the fact that it's the color Mickey. And I like this like red one as well, because the Mickey is a retro as well. It's like a black and white design, kind of the old-fashioned style before, you know, TVs had color. So yeah, you had Mickey black and white back in the day, and obviously you got the color version. I'm not sure which one would you guys go for if you are planning on going for this jersey. Sorry, this varsity. I do like both colorways. I think they're both pretty nice. I'm not sure what the pin actually says, but it does come with a pin as well. It says number 9 Supreme on the back. They're pretty cool, honestly. If I was into varsities, I would definitely go for one. I'm still going for it regardless. And also, it features this musical note on the top. That's actually pretty cool. I wish if I can get like an in-hand picture of it, or a live from tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be like Instagram post stories and stuff. You might see this bit more detail on the top, which is pretty cool. And what price is it? $668. Now I'm not sure if it's going to reflect that same price in the UK. I know in euros you guys pay pretty much the same price as dollars, which is absolutely, I think in the UK it kind of goes down a bit. I think it might be like $630 if I'm not mistaken. It might be $613 or $618. Supreme might do like an 18 kind of price. So it might be that price for it, which is a little expensive, but I'll go for both because I want to see both in hand, honestly. I think they're both cool. Got the chunky rib classic logo beanie, $40, not too bad. I'm gonna be really quick about this because I've been rambling on. So yeah, cable hooded sweater, actually kind of a sleeper. I kind of like this. We saw a story picture of the guy wearing this one. I think it's pretty cool. And which one would I think do the best? I think maybe the black one, the black tonals. The black on black actually looks pretty cool. Do I think this will do well? This might do actually pretty well. I think they're pretty much sleepers, but it is kind of expensive, being $198. So if you are interested in it, it's like $200. It's gonna be more than $200 after tax, which is ridiculous in my opinion for a hooded sweater. It should be way cheaper, honestly, in my opinion. It should be way cheaper. Then we've got the Supreme Umbro gradient track jacket. Now, I like the gold gradient theme to it, although to be fair it doesn't feel as flush. Maybe this black pair looks a bit more flush, but this one kind of looks a bit shit in my opinion. But the R168 is a little pricey. I don't think these will do well in terms of like flipping. It's mostly like a personal kind of item, because if I remember correctly, like Nike did like a gradient collection with the zip up. It's like a half zip pullover, and they pretty much bricked as well, so I can't really see these doing pretty well, and you should be able to easily get one if you are interested in getting them. This one's an interesting one, the leather money bag, because the last season's money bags sold out really fast. And obviously with this new season, they brought them back again. So people were thinking, hang on a minute, if you're just going to bring them back again, why the fuck am I paying resale for it if you can just get it again next season? Like the only item that might do well is the real tree, because obviously the real tree is going to be the more unique one versus the black and white, black and fucking red. Why am I saying white? This might do particularly well. Everyone's screaming about real tree camo. Obviously real tree camo is in shit at the moment. So yeah, and there's like also a bunch of different items. Corduroy cam car is cool, but $58 is not cool. Then you guys get the leather clip knife, which here in the UK we will just never see the light of day of any particular item like that. What the fuck is that price? Yeah, that's not selling out, guys. That's a tiny ass knife. You don't pay $138 for a knife. You gotta be an absolute bougie kind of person to buy this. That's a little too expensive. I was not expecting that. Then we got the Polartec Sherlin reversible pullover. I really like this. This is the main feature with the black and white camo. Looks pretty cool. You're probably wondering, where's the real tree? Because I mean, it's real tree season. They should have done real tree, honestly, but they actually did one last year, and I actually have one still for sale. So if you guys are a size large, you're into real tree, but you're like sad that you didn't get the one from last year, then I've got one for sale for a size large. Pretty much, I think it's more expensive this year. Obviously with the prices, I think I paid like $185 or something. It's a fucking spider web on here. I think mine was like $185 or something. But my eBays are down in the description if you are interested. The camo one's really cool. It's like a cream colorway, and then you obviously got the real tree on the front. So yeah, I'll probably show pictures. But yeah, leather key, I can't speak. Leather chain wallets, really cool. but it is $200. I feel like if you're gonna go for something to flip, probably go for the Realtree, because that's gonna be the one that's most likely not gonna do a reprint, because obviously next season they'll probably do these again next season, but they'll do like a different particular color for the next one. So yeah, if you're gonna focus on a particular colorway to flip, obviously just go Realtree. So if you are wanting to get this item, I focus on Realtree, like I said. And obviously the zip card holder, bringing these back again, and like I said, Realtree camo is the way to go. Then we got another one, another camo one. Can't really see what this says because it's I don't think these particular skate decks do much anymore. They're more like personal items in my opinion. So if you are looking for like a cool little Supreme Realtree skate deck, which is kind of funny in my opinion, it's not too bad of a price. They are $60, which is pretty good for a skate deck, I'm not gonna lie. And another one we got ourselves, the Vanson Levers work shirts. Shocking price of $178. Obviously because it features, does it even feature leather? I don't even know. Where's the leather? Is it the letters, or is it, I don't know, is it the outline? I have no idea. I can't really tell. I'll probably get to better idea tomorrow when if people actually buy this item. But yeah, it's dropping $178. Not too bad. Then we got the green jacket, which looks pretty cool, but that price is ridiculous. $188. Like I said, I don't think this will sell out like instantly. I don't know. I don't think people are eyeing this particular item this week. I think there's better items to go for if you want to flip items. I just don't think this is the item to go for unless you've got, like I said, if you've got clients that are like asking you, oh, I really need this Umbro jacket, then obviously go right ahead and buy it. But unless you are wanting one for the personal, I think either this blue or the pink one's probably the best, but the black one's just black with a bit of grey on the bottom. It's not too bad actually, to be fair. It's not too bad, but if you want the outgoing pieces, like there's a nice blue one, and obviously the pink, they probably will not do many of pink, so yeah, just look out for that. I don't really know. And then we got the breast cancer awareness football jersey. Now I think this will most likely sell out like all jerseys every single time they drop one a week. Sure, I think it was last week they sold out instantly here in the UK pretty much. They normally sell out within a minute or just under 2 minutes realistically, so if you are looking for a jersey, just be quick on that, because these will rapidly go out of stock. I do kind of like the blue and white one. It looks pretty cool. Plus it is Realtree, and obviously you got Realtree tax and Realtree hype. You know, people like Realtree, so yeah, I don't know. Have we ever seen a Realtree jersey before? I don't know. It looks pretty cool. I like it. I don't know if the black, it should have been like white, not gonna lie. I don't know why. I don't know, it looks alright. The green's pretty cool, but I do prefer the black. And if I was gonna wear one, it'd be the black. Good, obviously you're gonna support a cool cause, you know, Realtree and not Realtree, Susan G, the breast cancer awareness. I believe I'm fumbling. I'm so tired, guys. I'm doing this solo anyway. $148 is the price. It's kind of expensive. It should be like, I don't know why it's $148. Perhaps you're paying a little bit extra, you know, it goes towards the cause. So I think that's a good thing if that is the case. I don't know if Supreme mentioned that for their snapbacks from week 1, but cost a little bit more. Perhaps it's going towards charity, which is a good cause. If I was going to choose one, go for the green or the black. I'll just go all three. I think all three are pretty cool. Next up, we got the leather dice, which for some reason people are liking this because it's a piece of dice, which probably costs like 2 pennies to make, and they're going to charge you $110. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's worth going for. Classic logo shop hooded sweatshirts. These are all individually unique to each shop for Supreme. I believe we are getting, not this one because that says LA, but I believe it is the same colorway. I think it's this one. So we've got a particular interesting colorway. I feel like Tokyo's is like the best in my opinion, and this purple one actually from Korea, which is really nice. I think that one and the blue. But yeah, there's a bunch of different options. So, but these are all going to be in-store only, I think. So you can't buy them online unless you can buy in the UK on their website. It might be for like London, but I don't know. Did they do that before? I don't know. I don't remember. I think it's an in-store only item. So yeah, if you are in-store for Supreme, definitely a cool item to go for. And I don't know if they sell out really fast because it feels like it's an item that should be relatively stocked, if you know what I mean. For like new people that are interested in Supreme, you know, tourists and stuff. Unless it's just a 1 week kind of thing and you just got to be on it. Yeah, that's the price, $158. Then we got this one. This is the second most avoided item. Interesting. This Although to be fair, it's less upvotes than obviously this, but I think it's just because it's more upvoted and I upvoted it for some reason. Anyway, the Arc thermal lined zip up hooded sweatshirt, nice and cozy on the inside. Got this nice Arc logo which everyone really likes. You got some really cool colorways. You got this black camo one, or snow camo one, should I say, and you got this crazy bright yellow with the black, which looks pretty cool. But honestly, for $198, I'm probably just gonna skip because I just don't think it's worth it, honestly. There's another item that I want, which is the S logo in the camo colorway, so I'm waiting on that. And then finally, the last item, which for some reason everybody wants, a cone from Supreme. I don't know why. I messaged Mikkel when he showed me this, and I said, this is an experiment by Supreme. Kind of like Balenciaga when they do their stupid experiments, where they buy, like, someone would willingly pay £800 for a homeless t-shirt, if you get what I mean. This is an experiment on how many idiots were willing to pay $58 for a single traffic cone. I don't know, is it one of those like push down ones where you push it down? And I know there's some type of cones that do that. Then again, someone did message and say, oh, I'm gonna put all my stickers on it. And I was like, you know what, that's kind of cool now. Now I don't see it as an experiment, but I still do because I'd be interested to see how fast it sells out. I'm not going for a cone. Do I put a cone in here? I don't know. I don't have the rooms or the capacities. I've got a bloody Hulken Supreme bag there that I still haven't used. But guys, that's it. I am absolutely out of it. No, I am not drunk. I am just... Yeah, I should have done this earlier, but yeah, when it dropped, I would have been more enthusiastic about the drop. But I still am. Like I said, I am interested in going for some pieces. Let's see what we're going for. Okay, I might dabble on the hat. I'm gonna think to myself, I don't care about shipping, because if I care about trying the multi-card shit, I'm just gonna, something's gonna happen and it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna go one item per task at this point, one item per task. And I'm gonna lie to you because I've already lied because I'm thinking about doing multi-cards already. Anyway, so I might do a multi-card on the number 9 Raglan and the hat. But I'm gonna do these separately because, like, you get the free shipping anyway at that price, so who really cares? Red and black are pretty cool. I kind of want to see both in hand if I can obviously get my hands on one. I don't know how crazy in terms of resell this will do. It is already kind of expensive at the price for a Fasti, so your margins are pretty slim. So it's one of those things, if you hit something, you've got to be on the ball, put it on eBay and just get it sold quickly as possible. So yeah, that's probably what I'll be doing, if I can get one anyway. I'm not sure what other item I was thinking about. Perhaps maybe this black Italy 6-panel. And I was looking at this thinking that this could potentially be a sleeper. But the price of $198 just makes me feel like it's a little expensive, man. You know, it's a little expensive, but I can still see this doing pretty well. I think it's cool and unique. Perhaps something like this might sell out really fast in Japan. Obviously, the leather zip goods and all this stuff, interesting. I'm not particularly interested because I bought the red ones from last season and I just returned them because it was just a waste of time and money. And now obviously they're doing this like repeat, so they're just gonna constantly do these every season. I'm just not interested in them unless it's really cool, but at the moment to me it's not really cool. Then we've got this breast cancer one. I feel like this is pretty cool. I want to go for one of these. I want to try and at least get one. I've been like 0 and 4 on jerseys so far, so I'm the one using the bob, which is insane. So I'm just gonna go one each. One task, one jersey. Don't try and multi-card this shit because it's like the multi-card is going to throw you off. That's the reason why I'm failing so much. And obviously the traffic cone is interesting. I'll see if I put a traffic cone in, but I probably won't. And yeah, that's about it for me, guys. Mostly going for number 9 stuff because I think it's cool. I was thinking perhaps maybe the cross, but I'm probably going to leave that now. And a couple of the jerseys. I do kind of like that white one. I'm not sure which colorway though to go personally. I might just go one for each actually. Obviously I've got multiple tasks. I can go for one with the white, the green and the black, so I might just go for all 3. So yeah guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys sticking around, listening to the video, listening to my dumbass thoughts on what this drop's about. Let me know in the comments, what are you guys going for from tomorrow? Are you going for any of the number 9 stuff? Are you going for the Mickey Mouse stuff, or is there anything in the lookbook that you are more interested in? Let me know. Perhaps you want to get the cone. And I do appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel. Like I said, we're getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. It might seem quite far away, but to be fair, at the rate that we are going, it's not too bad. So yeah, I appreciate all the support from you guys. And like I said, if you like this type of content, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys tomorrow for the live call. Peace.